Good morning, everybody. Morgan from Morgan Woods here. Building my bathroom, getting ready for the season. Got so much stuff to do and so little time. Now time is running out. And here is when it gets hard. Thinking of how and if you can edit the next video with what you're feeling and what you're going through. It's pretty hard not having ways to finish the project you started, having a time schedule to open. Got into a project that's a little bigger than I thought, having so many other ones that I have to finish before I open the season. And this is the reason I haven't been able to edit, post, just not feeling it. Don't want to be the down guy all the time. I want to show you all how I get through it all. And it's all about that. That's what my channel is about. I want you all to see how, even though it looks like I may not accomplish anything. This piece is looking now eaten by termites. I tell myself that many times, but then I always figure it out, find a way. And one of the most important ways is just keeping busy so that your head is free of the bad thoughts as much as possible. It's the only way to keep sane. And when all the hardships and all the bad things come, you just keep working, do something, and then after a while, when you see it done, you feel good with it. But it's very depressing, and you'll see in the next videos what I'm talking about, when you just can't continue. So the only way I can do it is find, in those days that are depressing, what I can do without money or buying anything or needing anything. And so there's always a few jobs, or more than a few, that need to be done. And so I'll go and do those. I'll dig a new terrace, and sometimes can really get me down. I look around and see so many things that have to be done. Things are not going that well this year. And, well, they started well. They went up and down. I'll talk about that in the future maybe. The passing of my father, getting my credit back, investing maybe too much, thinking I could do more than I was able to do this season, because I was trusting so many outside things, like helpers that I've been talking to and they never come, or so many situations that are up and down, believing on, or counting more like it, counting on something, and then that doesn't happen, and your little chain of things just falls apart. So you end up having to do what you can instead of finishing a project like you want to do it. And this is the thing about the bathroom. I try not to do that, and I'm already having to do it, running out of materials and using what I have, and I don't want it to become one of those like provisional projects that I used to do back in the day. Now it's more of a project that you want to maybe grow, but still be a permanent, finished something that'll last, and you don't have to go back into it and work on it in a couple of years like I've been having to do with every other thing that I've been doing. So it makes it easier now, and that's why I invested the time and the money and the project to get something done, and in the end, this is what I'm going to show you. Today, it's the Friday 13th of June, and I have maybe the first guest coming on the 20th of this month. I have only a few days until they arrive, and I still don't even have a bathroom finished and so many other things, but that'll be the good video if I can make it there and show you how I got out of this predicament. So stay tuned, and if you're not subscribed, please do. It's helping a lot to have a small, but I have a community out there, and all the comments and everything really helps, because around me there is less people that get me than the few that I'm connecting with through this channel. So thank you. It really helps. And I am trying hard to put out the videos and all this, and I will get better at it. It's one of the things that I promised myself to, and I'm investing and learning a lot more, and this is why the next video I want it to be, of course, better than the last one. It always is that way, or try to be that way, but this one I wanted to have a little story and everything and more context, and I'm starting to figure all that out. So yeah, I'll get there. I'll talk more and let you know what's going on more, so that you understand what I'm going through and reality of things. But I still am a bit shy talking to the TV or the microphone or myself, but starting to get that there is somebody out there that I am talking to, so I can picture you all now a bit better. As I said, I'll get better, and I'll start recognizing the support that you are giving me. And well, all I can say is thank you, and keep posted. It will turn out better. For the critics that I've had already, some, I never take more than I need from the river, and that is the reason why my place is not made out of all river stone. Every year, the river, when it overgrows, brings new stones down the river. Any stone that I'll take, there'll be 200 more next year and the next year, and I always take, like in this case, I'm taking only the flat ones that I need for the shower. In the edges of the tiles, I'm thinking of finishing it with stones too, so I'm only using the flat ones. Like I said, every year there's many more coming down, and I like to see the river with stones, so I'm not gonna ever take more than I need. And that is my philosophy, and the way I do things is trying not to affect the forest and kind of blend in. The way I started the bathroom, I thought I had everything. I didn't plan it out because I'm more of an artist than an architect or anything else. So basically, I didn't really have a straight plan for this bathroom. I was figuring it out as I went. And same way I got the tiles, I got tiles for this area or that area, but once I was there, I knew I would figure it out, and that's how I've been doing things. So yeah, eventually I'm figuring things out, and I'm doing it with basic tools, and little by little I'm getting there. It came before even placing more spaces to gain more money. So yeah, those are the kind of things that I trying to figure out, and that's how my brain works. I'm more like an artist than I am a financial guru. So yeah, it takes me a little longer to get there, but I normally always get there when I really want it. So these things that I'm doing now, I really want. So I know I'll get there. It's just gonna be a hard road to drive. And I mean, I've never had it easy, so I can't complain. It's kind of those things that you're used to, but sometimes you just want it to be easier and all kind of smooth and everything, but then you just wake up one day and you go like, hey, but that's not your life. Just wake up and get your head out of your butt, you know, do what you know how to do. And that's, well, what I've done all my life. So a lot of just babbling. Babbling and babbling and babbling. See if there's any more here before I leave. Got plenty of small ones here. Stay out of here, Striker. What are you doing, dummy? Got some of these little white ones for filling. That's a nice one. That's a nice one. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to know more about the story of how I got here and the reasons why I can be so happy with all the hardship after being a fashion guru victim, of course. I worked for many clubs, Madrid, Benidorm when I was 16, Portugal and Pacha. I had a bar in Industria and hosted parties too. I even ended up working in production for the Rolling Stones as a dressing room coordinator and for many other groups after that. Thanks so much for watching all the way to this point, if you have, and of course listening to all the babbling and babbling and babbling. We got enough to finish this job. Let's go